Hasan Piker, the largest leftist political streamer, someone I've been beefing with for like a year. Someone we have not been getting along lately. I've been calling him out for supporting terrorist organizations and telling his audience to murder senators, and then he's been slandering the hell out of me every single time he possibly can. Hey Decoy Voice, we're gonna be doing a bumpy ride today. So first, we're gonna be covering how Hasan Piker essentially admitted he wants dead people in Gaza to fuel his vendetta against the Jews, and then we're going to be talking about what's actually going on in Gaza, which Hasan Piker is conveniently avoiding, and then we're going to be talking about the dog situation, the Dogtober 7th fiasco. All right, this is truly something the likes of which no one has ever seen before. Now, I've been beefing with this guy for a while, mostly because he wants to be dead, and I actually do not want to be dead, so I'm glad that we're all on the same page, that I am not nearly obsessed enough. All right, from the fence to the tree, let Kaya be free. So this clip was making the rounds. We're gonna be watching the Asmongold clips of like the big dog moments, because I've been on vacation and I missed like half the dog drama. I know what's going on, but I don't know the lore, and people told me it was hilarious, so we're gonna be doing that. But I'm actually here to give you the actual deep dive. Dude, Asmongold apparently said in a video that he thinks Hasan is a good guy. Hasan is standing on a mountain of Palestinian corpses to fight his proxy war against the Jews. Okay? Not a good guy. Also, he abuses animals. What are we talking about? Anyway, alright, let's see.
I'm gonna put the wide shot.
Alright, wide shot. So, as you can see, this is the remote for the Shocker.
Boom.
Yes, we got it. Oh no! Move it away! That's amazing. All right, we're going to look at the dog clips later, but I thought this was pretty great. This is a great tweet of mine, if I do say so myself. Literally Hitler, Donald Trump frees the hostages, end the Gaza war. Hamas gets exposed for executing hundreds of Gazan civilians in the last 48 hours. They are doing public executions. Hasan Piker get exposed for years of relentless dog torture. Terrible week for the Free Palestine crowd. This is so sad. Now, I have been actually completely justified. I don't think people understand anything about the level of justification I'm actually in. I have been saying for a long time that there's no genocide in Gaza. This is a psyop. It's an operation to take down the Jews, Israel, the colonizers, the white people, the Western nations. That's what it's all about. I've been right, completely proven correct. Dude, if there was a genocide Holocaust happening, they would be fucking dancing in the streets that this stuff ended. But they're not. They're actually not very happy it ended. They're mad Trump stopped it because they want Palestinians to die so they can stand on their corpses. I've actually done a video about the whole Trump ceasefire if you want to see all the proof, but I was proven completely vindicated on everything I've been saying for 2 years. Not only about that there was obviously no genocide because because it turns out half the people that were killed at least were actual Hamas terrorists, so there were pinpoint strikes. Numbers came out to say that 85% of the dead are adult males. 85%. So it's obviously pinpointed strikes. So I've been proven justified on that front. And on the other front, I've been saying for a very long time, all right, I've been saying for a very, very long time that Hasan Piker doesn't care about the Palestinians, or he wouldn't support Hamas, because Hamas is a terrorist organization that started the war, refuses to end the war, and is currently murdering Palestinians. You'd think he would not be a fan of that, but he is. And I'll show you. So, Donald Trump makes this tweet. If Hamas continues to kill people in Gaza, which was not the deal, we will have no choice but to go in and kill them. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This is one of those Trump tweets. This is one of those Trump tweets of all time. Now, I personally am not a fan of the idea of ground invasion from Trump. I am all for Trump saying, "Give him hell, BB," or some shit like that. Or, just B-2 bombing the shit out of them or something like that. I don't want to see any American ground troops out there. I do not want that. However, this tweet's funny as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, stop killing people in Gaza. We are going to kill you now. Very based. Anyway, I approve. Because I actually think that we should be killing terrorists that want to kill us. I believe in the biblical the biblical vibe, the biblical rule of wake up and kill them first. So Hasan is obviously mad about this. Here we go. We got the call. Bro. Are you defending the Hamas terrorists that are literally murdering Palestinians in Gaza? Hasan, I knew you were defending the Hamas terrorists when they were raping and murdering Jews, because you also support the rape and murder of Jews, obviously. But dude, they're killing Gazans. They're killing people in Gaza. You're supporting the execution of people in Gaza, aren't you? So the answer is yes, because none of the Free Palestine people ever cared about the Palestinians. It was all a lie. It was a psyop to basically torch our cities. Look at England. It's overwhelmed by the Free Palestine protests. Look at New York City, overwhelmed by the Free Palestine protests. The Palestine issue has become the focal point of essentially every single thing in the world for the leftoids. And I'm going to I actually looked this up because I was thinking about it now that the war is like kind of over. I was thinking about it and I actually did some research. I asked the AI, are you ready to see something absolutely insane? Are you ready? All right, so here's all the wars. World War II, 70 to 85 million, Chinese Civil War, and let's just scroll. It only lists 20. That's crazy that it only lists 20. I don't know why it only lists 20. I said list all. All right, so the Israel-Hamas war apparently has 62 to 70,000. It was the least casualty war in the last 100 years. On any war of any country on the planet over the last 100 years, there were the least casualties of any of them in the Israel-Hamas war. Like, look, 80 million, 12 million, 2 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 60,000, 200,000, 800,000, 1, 2 million, 1, 2 million. Like, that's the craziest part. And, I mean, obviously, it's a tragedy when any individual dies in war. War sucks. But the reality is the fact that it took over the Western nations with these protests is absolute insanity. It's absolute insanity. So, anyway, Hasan obviously says ceasefire equals Palestine ceases, Israel fires, which is definitely a very interesting analysis, you know, because they are murdering their own people now. Search conflicts instead of wars. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But that's pretty weird. That's definitely odd. That's definitely something I didn't see coming. So this is them talking about the fact that the Democrats' chance of taking the House in 2026 has plummeted a lot, while the Republican Party has skyrocketed over the last 6 months. The reason for this is very simple. Among those, the number one issue on the left was the Palestine conflict. Did more people die in Russia, Ukraine? Yeah, way more. Like 300,000 people died in Russia, Ukraine. Essentially, the number one issue for the leftoids, it was Palestine, right? It had all the things. It had the oppressor versus oppressed mentality, the colonizer versus the colonized, the minority brown people versus as they call Israelis white people. Like, dude, it's all the things. It's literally all the things. And if you care about the current thing, this is something you should be caring about. And Trump stopped it. And Trump stopped it. He's the guy that actually went out there and stopped it. So, of course, Hasan freaking out. There's no guarantee that the death of the Democratic Party will create a socialist workers' party. Yeah, no one was saying that. This only guarantees that we accelerate towards fascism, not that it matters. What do you mean? Fascism just saved the Palestinians. What are you talking about? Not that it matters, because we are seemingly headed there regardless of what I say and do. Yeah, you actually don't matter a lot, it turns out. Now, I decided to point this out. The left cheered more for Charlie Kirk's assassination than Trump ending the Gaza war. You're cooked. You're absolutely cooked, Hasan. The game is up. All right, the jig is done. This is why you should be subscribing to me, specifically Nuxanor, the guy that's actually willing to take the hard stances on topics. And after years of slander, hate, and death threats, I end up on top. On top, completely justified with everything I've been saying. Everything I have been saying, I am 100% justified. You never cared about these people. Again, they cheered more for Charlie's assassination than the saving the lives of thousands in Gaza. understand the insanity. Now, Hasan decides to rewrite history here as it's happening, right? You know how, like, the dog collar? There was no dog collar. There was no dog. Well, here we are with the Israel conflict. Israel is hell-bent on continuing its genocide. Yeah, there's no genocide, regardless of the international support Trump got for committing them to a ceasefire. Is there any evidence? Do we have any evidence that Israel is continuing to do their genociding? Is there any evidence of this happening? I worry that Trump will pull another Biden and falsely claim Hamas is not abiding by the conditions and let Israel violate peace again. Motherfucker. Hamas literally isn't abiding by the conditions of the deal. There's no need to falsely claim anything. They didn't demilitarize. They are publicly executing Gazans. They did not release the hostages' bodies. Between defending terrorists and shocking dogs, you are a very busy man. Like, this is the craziest part. This tweet doesn't live in reality. There's nothing here that lives in reality. There's no genocide, all right? That's not happening. Trump isn't pulling a Biden, all right? There's no false claims that Hamas is not abiding by the conditions, because it turns out, shock of all shocks, they literally violated the ceasefire and let Israel violate peace again. Bro, who started this war? So, again, like, this is, like, pure lies and propaganda. It's insanity. Holy shit, just so he can run defense for his terrorist cult. It's wild. So, you know, Mike Johnson talks about the protests that are going on in America, and he's like, these are just, like, the Hate America rallies.
I encourage you to watch. We call it the Hate America rally that'll happen Saturday. Let's see who shows up for that. I bet you see pro-Hamas supporters. I bet you see Antifa types. I bet you see the Marxists in full display, the people who don't want to stand and defend the foundational truths of this republic. And we do. Yeah. And that's what we're here doing every single day. And all
right, based, right? So he's completely correct. Incredibly correct with what he said. All right, true. You're probably going to see all those types. Hasan obviously gets mad because he is also an Antifa Hamas supporter. He literally he is an Antifa Hamas supporter Marxist. He is all of those things that Mike Johnson just called out. So he says, it's going to be all of those people and everyone's favorite aunts and uncles as well. Are you admitting that terrorists and terrorist supporters are showing up to protests in the United States of America? People hate this administration for the chaos and violence it brought about our streets. Bro, no, that was all you. We hate this administration for refusing to fix the cost of living crisis and only making it worse. Actually, by deporting people, they're making it better. But anyway, so what he's basically saying is, yeah, I'm a terrorist. Yeah, I abuse my dog, but I'm a terrorist dog abuser under your watch, so it's your fault. That's basically what he's saying here. He's like, you caused chaos on our streets because we decided to burn buildings down when you got elected. This is easily the weakest line of argument I've ever seen in my life. It really is. Now, this is a video of the anti-Hamas militias in Gaza, because there are multiple groups in Gaza that are currently not exactly buddies with each other. Hamas started a war that got their entire fucking city blown to shit. So essentially, people are not very happy with them. So an anti-Hamas militia says that it controls numerous parts of northern Gaza. It will ensure safety for Gazans returning home. And they warn Hamas, do not approach our areas of control, right? So this is a group in Gaza, an anti-Hamas group in Gaza. Remember, these are Palestinians saying that we don't want the Hamas Palestinians to fucking kill us, please. Thank you. Because, you know, they stole food, they stole aid, they killed their own people. That's pretty shitty. So this is Hasan's tweet. This is the most insane thing you've ever seen in your life. He's trying so hard to spin this as Israel genociding people and stuff. He can't even open his eyes and recognize that, well, he does recognize, but he absolutely wants more Palestinians to die. That's his goal. So he could stand on their corpses and yell about how Western civilization is truly the bad guys, not the radical Islamists that are raping children and massacring people for no reason. Israel's collaborators are running amok as this strip uses a moment of peace to recover and rebuild. They will claim this is a civil war. It is not. So, Palestinian Muslims from Gaza, in Gaza, are like, fuck you, Hamas. And Hasan's response is, Israel is controlling them. It is Israel collaborator Palestinians that are stopping the terrorists from murdering other Palestinians. This is Israel at work. Israel collaborators and its Gazans that are anti-Hamas. Hamas started the war. Hamas used human shields. Hamas fired rockets from hospitals. Hamas starved their own people. Hamas refused to surrender. Hasan supports Hamas terrorists because he wants death in Gaza for his cause. We see you. Also, he tortures his dog. I think this is important to mention. It's insane. It's absolutely insane watching this happen. Like, he is spiraling so much in real time, trying his absolute best. Now, Hassan's uncle Cenk Younger, unlike Hassan who tortures animals, Cenk Younger wants to have sex with them. So Cenk said this: Hamas has returned 4 more bodies of hostages, and the two sides agreed to search for the remaining bodies. But Israel broke the ceasefire on day 1. Of course, they murdered 5 Palestinians for approaching their territory, in quotes, which it is, in Gaza, 58% of Gaza, and cut 8 in half. Yeah, that's kind of the deal. So Israel violated the ceasefire by people running into their territory and them defending themselves. Hamas broke the deal by refusing to demilitarize and failing to return the bodies. The UN admitted they still have 3 months worth of food in Gaza. Hamas, right, so the aid shit is bullshit because the UN literally admitted they still have food. Hamas is slaughtering hundreds of Gazans right now and you don't care. In fact, you support them. It's almost like you have another objective. And while you're advocating for the right to fuck animals, your nephew is torturing them. So yeah, anyway, we killed the fat man on the timeline. Absolutely. That's what happened. 100%. No doubt. This is insane, for the record. This is complete insanity. How open and honest these people are finally being. That, yeah, no, they actually don't care about the Palestinians at all. They were just a prop. Just like Hassan's dog is a prop, the Palestinians were the biggest prop of all. Standing on the corpses of dead people who died in a war that realistically they started. Tragic as it is, don't get me wrong. And realistically, they are standing on those corpses to tear Western civilization apart. Because they hate Jews, or the West, or because perhaps their religion dictates them to do so. 2 transgenders in South Carolina, Cassidy Hyatt and Jada Rogers, have been arrested after allegedly dumping gasoline on a dog and lighting it on fire. Dog died on the ground screaming. Trump frees Palestine, and radical leftists decide to start torturing their dogs, I guess. It's kind of crazy that this keeps happening. It's kind of crazy. There's like a violent streak there among the leftoids. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So, I keep seeing these on the timeline because essentially what happened was Israel did a prisoner swap with Hamas. Hamas released the 20 hostages, and Israel released hundreds of prisoners. And all the leftoids on the internet are like, how dare you call them prisoners? You should say it's a hostage swap because they were hostages. Look how happy he is to be reunited with his family. Look how happy this guy is to be reunited with his family. Released Palestinian prisoner Tarek al-Bahrouti was sentenced to life in Israeli prisons. He embraces his family after 22 years of separation. This is so beautiful. What they didn't want to tell you is that he's a terrorist that blew up a bus and murdered 6 children. They didn't want to let you know about that one, personally. I think Israel needs to start executing these terrorists immediately. That's my opinion. If you're a murderer, you die. Yep, that's what it says in the Bible. That's what it says in the Bible. Yeah, so 7 children, not 6 children. Oh, my bad. He did a bus bombing. So with all due respect, I'm not going to sit here and cry tears of joy that he was united with his family like all these leftoid freaks. And there's so many of these. After 20 years in Israeli prisons, double amputee returns home. Nahid Faraj Jadoa Al-Akra, freed after 2 decades behind bars, returned to his people on prosthetic legs, but with unshaken spirit. What a beautiful moment. As double amputee Nahid Faraj Jadoa Al-Akra returns home. Anyway, Mr. Double Amputee is a terrorist that blew his own legs off in a suicide bombing, killing 3 innocent people. He was then saved by Israeli doctors. It's kind of insane that he literally lost it. He blew off his own legs, and they're like, this poor amputee. This poor tragic amputee returns home. Like, dude, it is insane. It's crazy watching this is, what are we doing? Like, it's insane that we're living in this timeline. Like, wild. So, Trump decided to make one of the greatest Trumpinoising, one of the greatest Trumpinations of all time.
We have told them we want to disarm, and they will disarm. And if they don't disarm, we will disarm them. Uh-oh. And it'll happen quickly and perhaps violently. But they will disarm. Do you understand me?
Yes, you say
because
quickly.
everyone says, oh, well,
That other guy, he was dislegged. But Hamas, they're going to disarm.
they won't disarm. They will disarm. And I spoke to Hamas, and I said, you're going to disarm, right? Yes, sir, we're going to disarm. That's what they told me. They will disarm. Or
You do not go back on a deal with the Orange Man.
we will disarm them. Got it? Okay.
What is the deadline you're going to put on that? You say quickly, sir. Sir, you said quickly.
And everyone starts screaming. So they will disarm. Either they can do it themselves or we will help. It'll happen. I'm fed up. These guys are kind of bad, actually. Definitely weird to see. So anyway, here's your average leftoid empath freak saying this is a prisoner swap. I can't believe that that everyone is saying that Israel is releasing prisoners and they're releasing hostages. They're both releasing prisoners. They're the same.
But Brother Scott, though, are you concerned about the Palestinians? Can you take that off of the Palestinians and all of their suffering?
Well, I'm concerned about what's happening to them right now. They're being shot in the street by Hamas.
Well, they're under occupation, and it just had 20...
Occupation? You're blaming Israel that Hamas is executing their own people? Like, if you see a terrorist organization, a rapist, murderer, terrorist organization, death cult, that started this war, caused all of this destruction because they refused to surrender and give back the hostages, and you see them gathering people in the street and publicly executing them, and you're like, that's Israel's fault? You're retarded, brother.
20,000 babies killed in 23 months. I mean, do you believe that a hostage on the by Palestinians has the same value as a Palestinian incarcerated? I just have to ask that question.
I don't regard some of the people that were in prison in Israel to be hostages. These were terrorists that we had to let go in order to get these 20 people back. The 20 living hostages did nothing wrong. Many, as Abby pointed out in her monologue, of the people the Palestinians wanted released are absolute terrorists who killed many people.
Have no trial and have had no due process.
These 20 people did.
The leftists and their due process. Oh my, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. they're just... I can't, dude.
Nothing. The people taken on October the 7th were purely innocent.
99
innocent.
Yeah, bro, it is insane. It's total insanity watching these people wiggle and wriggle. It makes no sense. Hamas won't give up arms or Gaza control despite agreeing to Trump to deal. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well for them. This isn't gonna go well for them at all. Actually, I'm starting to really think this is gonna be a big mistake. So anyway, the leftoids decide to take over with blatant lies. All right, this is a non-binary, trans, gay, unicorn, lefty Christian. I don't know how that works. I will let someone in my audience that's smarter than me figure that out. So, this is just an outright lie. They never agreed to give up arms. What we're watching, folks, is the Zionist media in real time, just say the Jews, manufacturing consent for Israel to break the ceasefire and go back to assaulting Gaza. So the Zionist media is inventing the fact that they admitted to give up arms. Article 13 of the deal. Hamas will give up arms. So, like, dude, these people can't read. Like, it's insane. It's crazy. I don't know, man. All military terror and offensive infrastructure, including tunnels and weapon production facilities, will be destroyed, not rebuilt. There will be a process of demilitarization in Gaza. Yada, 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 yada. It's insane that we need to do this, man. Like, bro, dude, like it's to be honest, anyone that's out there, you know, directly following what white trash belly ring enthusiast, non-binary, trans, gay, unicorn, lefty Christian has to say, is retarded. And someone in my audience will figure that out. I'm not unraveling that web right there. So this is the greatest self-report I saw on the timeline. Israeli prisoner released from Gaza, Tal Shoham. One of the guards was a first grade teacher. Another was a lecturer at a university. The third was a doctor. These are normal people becoming terrorists. No, they are freedom fighters who want to end the brutal 80-year Zionist occupation. You literally just admitted that the regular people are terrorists. Do you know how bad this tweet looks, bro? Like, do you have any idea how bad this tweet looks, man? No, they're freedom fighters. Yeah, the doctors, preschool teachers, and lecturers are actually terrorists, the guy says, and as if he's actually winning some sort of debate here. I don't know, man. Not the greatest look for you guys. Yeah, but no, it is absolute insanity over there. Now, I wanted to show you this. This is a pretty heartwarming moment. Before we get back to Hasan torturing his dog, I wanted to show this to you. This is hostage families meeting President Trump after Trump essentially saved their lives.
First of all, thank you. Your name will be remembered to generations, and that is for each and every one that has already returned. This is a great moment for me because I'm American and I'm Israeli, and this moral alliance that we have, that you see, is something to follow. First of all,
and it was honestly just an unbelievable moment that, thank God, these people were saved. Your name will be remembered for generations. Hostage families tell Trump that their stories at the Knesset. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Now, I want to show you two reactions that happened right after the ceasefire in Gaza, because I'm the only one actually covering the Gaza stuff. Everyone covers the drama, and I respect them for it, but I'm going to actually cover the drama stuff, because I have like a zero-tolerance policy for terrorists. I think if they want to kill you, and they're going to try to kill you, you should kill them first. So, this is what they said immediately after the ceasefire.
الكابتن جدول بقول للكابتن جدول هددتني وانت وايوب تدعس على رقبة ابني عشان اسلم اخواتي.
I thought there were going to be subtitles because I saw this clip with subtitles. Essentially what he's saying is we're going to be doing another October 7th. Do you see my son? He will come to you again, like on the 7th of October. Right? Essentially saying, all right, I'm really glad that we made a peace deal. We're going to come terrorize you and murder you again. And this, I think, was the most telling, most telling video of all time. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. This is a video made by someone in Gaza. The fastest developing country in the world is Gaza. Follow me. And he shows what Gaza is like one day after the peace treaty. This is him going to a mall right after the peace treaty. One day after the peace treaty. Tons of brand new phones. I guess they were really quickly imported after the genocide. Ice cream shops are open. Interesting.
حاجة صار نظام الشارع كله بساط وما حدش كان يقدر يدخل. الأمن انتشر بالبلد.
Wow.
كأني في أوروبا. مصدوم على.
Stocked shelves in a supermarket. Wow, they really rebuild fast.
يا جماعة.
Wow, this is just like Jews leaving the concentration camps after World War II, right, guys? It's just the starvation in Gaza that makes me so sad.
Dude,
by the way, they are literally they are posting this themselves. Okay, I am. This isn't me. They are posting this.
كل إشي غالي هان إلا أنا رخيص. بسم بالله.
I think we get the point. The fastest developing country in the world actually was not genocided. That was a giant fraud. New iPhones for sale. Yeah. I'll be real. This is insane. Like, this is crazy. Grok, where and when was this video filmed? Oh, this video was filmed in the central Gaza Strip. A local Gaza youth recorded it, posted on Instagram, October 13, 2025, captioning it as the first day in Gaza without war, while showcasing stock shelves and the new iPhones. The least effective genocide and starvation of all time. So anyway, Hasan Piker wishes there was a bigger genocide. That way he would really be able to stand on more bodies to scream about how the West is evil, actually. So I'm really glad that we're able to cover this properly, and it turns out I was completely justified. completely justified with my entire coverage through all the death threats, which aren't going to stop. But anyway, let's look at Hasan electrocuting his dog. All right, so Asmongold, he's been on top of this. He's been reacting to all the things. I already opened all of his videos in new tabs. I didn't watch them yet because I just want to make fun of a retard. Yeah, unlike Nigeria, which is successfully genociding 100,000 Christians, Israel is really bad at genociding people because they killed 85% adult males, which is like, if it's a genocide, that's pretty fucking retarded. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe how retarded the genocide was. And like, dude, I can't believe they were trying to starve them, and they literally didn't even bomb their supermarkets. That's fucked up. Anyway, all right, let's see what what's been going on with dog.
Hasan reaching for something and seemingly shocking his dog to keep her in camera view.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential
all right, this is the
violence. Okay?
America's
it's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
I think
he put a paw. The dog put a paw off. Yeah, I saw this clip.
her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we can.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking.
Hasan, you're choking your dog.
It's a 95% chance it's a shock collar. Holy shit. Hasan stating he owns and uses shock collars.
No.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. I have it still. I bought it. They are incredibly effective.
That's not a good clip. I'll say that.
Guys, 99%.
Asmongold is way too good to Hasan. And Hasan would never show you this same sympathy. Never, ever. Now, like, it's insane. Now, Asmongold had an old clip saying that Palestinians deserve to be genocided. But Hasan actively is supporting the people that are killing the Palestinians. The Hamas people that started the war and that are currently executing them in public. Like this is insane.
99%.
This is why XQC is so sure it's a shock collar.
It beeps. It beeps.
It beeps.
Association with Israel. So all this does is
Israel bad, zaps his dog. Israel bad. This guy's insane.
Beep. Beep. This is probably an AirTag. I'm going to assume. But see, there's a little bump there.
Which country shock collars for dogs banned in? Because people said like it's banned in your country. So they're banned in several countries. They're banned in England. They're banned in Finland. They're banned in Denmark, in Austria, in Germany, in Netherlands, in Norway, in Sweden. And holy shit.
Kaya, please.
Hitler would have treated your dog better.
Just fucking go. Just stop.
Okay. Well, yeah. Hasan.
All right, look, man. I'll be real. This is like Al Capone going to jail for tax evasion, man. Like, this is unironically exactly like Al Capone going to jail for tax evasion. It's like here you have like an open terrorist supporter, like getting cooked for frying his dog. Like, it's insane. All right, let's see the next clip.
Bro, this shit has gone so out of control. This is insane. Hasan's LSF thread on abusing his dog is the most commented on in history. Hasan to his every single one. This is leaked photo of his. Tried to stand up too many times. It's number 3 in the entire world. 129,000 posts. Kaya positioning throughout the entirety of her Oh my god.
No matter where you are in the world, I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the
saw this one.
broadcast.
Oh my god.
So you can see the dog, it's sitting there, and it's still sitting there, and it's there, and he got disconnected.
It's emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence.
Oh, you gonna get up?
It's the same
like,
reason as to
bro,
why
bro.
America, Kaya,
Bro.
please just fucking go, just stop.
Insane.
And then she's still there the whole time? So she been there for 4 hours. I mean, is it normal for a dog to just sit around for 4 hours doing nothing? I mean, because I do that, but like, I'm not a dog.
True.
Positive association with Israel.
It is insane. It's insane that he just has his dog there like as an actual prop. Like, this really is sociopath shit. It's like, it's not even a joke. Pegasus sent me this short. Hold up.
Have mercy. Please.
There is no mercy.
I don't even know what to say, man. He's a freak.
Israel. So all this does is breed resentment
Oh my God.
against Israel, and
Israel.
also depending on how.
Bro, dog's terrified. Holy shit.
And so this is what they think. This is the image right here. People think is, because of the dog shocker.
Is from when Kaya yelped. Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed.
Going back and watching the early clips, because I've seen the first few, and I was on vacation, so I didn't see like the next bunch. Dude, I have to say, it's absolute cinema. Nothing happened to the dog. The dog clipped her claw. The dog, it was a vibrating collar, not a shock collar. There was no collar, actually. Like, dude, going back in time and looking at the excuses as they come out, man.
I'll move it up right here. The dog gets off. And you can see how he leans over, he moves his arm forward, and people are saying this is when he presses the button on the shock collar device.
Just stop.
Muslim hates dogs. I am shocked.
You can see she moves very, very fast. I mean, it doesn't look like she clipped her hand. It doesn't look that way.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
so it doesn't look like, I'll tell you
You're
that.
being such a baby.
Okay.
Here. This is the
Okay,
flashlight.
so it does. Okay, does that
Why is he holding it like this? Like, if not to obviously cover shit.
confirm that he hit it?
And this is when it vibrates. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate.
Turn it over. People can see it.
Are you happy? That's it.
See, it didn't
There's the
show
air tag.
Oh, here we go.
There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it.
There it is.
You are
Right.
able to.
Yeah.
It emits a sound.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of weird. It emits a sound. All right, let's go. What's the next clip? Next clip.
Closely match the ET300 Mini Educator, which does have shock prongs. It seems to match in shape, in the positioning of the charging port, in the texture of the plastic, unlike this one with the much more curvy light than the one Hasan has. This one, which is vibrate only, also has its charging point on the side. The one Hasan.
So just for context,
Kaya, please just fucking go.
The funniest part is everyone is so invested to fucking throw him in a cage forever for this. Because not only are you abusing an animal, which is fucked up, man, it really is. But also you're evil. He's evil. Like like this is cartoonishly evil. I remember when this first happened. Who was it? Was it Pegasus? I feel like it was Pegasus. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it was Pegasus. Like, when this first happened, Pegasus messages me. He's like, is he such a piece of shit that he doesn't let his dog move? And I'm just like, this is like cartoonishly evil. Like we all hate Hasan because, he supports terrorists and wants us dead and slanders us and stuff. But like could you have even imagined that we would have gone, that this controversy would have existed? Hitler didn't shock his dog. Okay, this is insane. It's like, we know he does all that shit. Add dog torture to the list. I'm in shock. I am in shock. Well, I'm not as in shock as Kaya, but I am relatively in shock.
Just stop. You're being such a baby.
Like, it's
Hasan
insane.
first said this was due to his dog tripping. Then he said his dog was wearing a vibration collar. And then finally, people found out the exact model, which is a shock collar with prongs removed and covered with black tape.
Where the prongs that could deliver the shock are simply removable. You can just remove them.
Yeah.
Or apparently, maybe, plausibly, ostensibly, cover them with black tape.
And especially with the difference in level and the shade of black.
For anyone else that's still confused, that's the one in his hand, that's the shock collar, and that's the vibration collar. This needs to be higher. It is 100% proven it's a shock collar. This idiot just taped to get...
Yeah, that's tape. He put tape over it.
Oh, man.
Dude, people listen to this guy for political commentary. He's just like, it's not a shock collar. See? He shows it with tape on it. Oh my god, this is insanity. There's no way. How is this? Bro, can I just just pause for just a second? God. Thank you, God, for making my enemies retarded. You could have given me dangerous enemies, but I know you've accepted my prayers and you've made all of my enemies retarded. Thank you, God. I know this had to be you. Everything is you, but this one especially. All right, this is proof of the divine. 1.1 billion atheists exist after God made my enemies retarded. I just wanted to put that out there.
Are you fucking kidding me? If it's found out that he's taping or obstructing this in any way, he 100% shocked the dog. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
12 hours off stream, and he just slaps a piece of tape on the back. Oh my God, it's insane. This is cinema, absolute cinema. All right, what's next? What happens next?
Breaking, additional footage has been discovered. This comes after older videos. This has got to be a meme, right?
A commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from England, specifically for commemorative mug I got from England.
Look at that.
England.
Look at this. Look how he reaches.
This has got to
Look at
be a meme, right?
So here he is. The dog is not in frame.
Commemorative mug I got from England.
He reaches to that same spot on the desk.
Commemorative mug I got from England,
And the dog
specifically
knows. The poor bastard, dude. The dog knows it has to change positions because even in its little fucking open air prison, it has to be more visual to the camera. It has to face the camera. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Like this is obviously psychopath shit. Okay, like I'll be real. Like using a dog, like using a shock collar. People do it. All right. I think it's not good. I think it's not appropriate, honestly. I think it's disgusting. The Bible has an entire passage talking about how if you have a donkey carrying too much weight on the donkey, you should make sure to untie the donkey and take it down so that the donkey isn't carrying that weight any longer than it needs to. All right? The idea of torturing animals is evil. It's satanic. It really is. But if you're doing it for training, at least there's like a purpose. This is just to make him turn around to face the camera for 4 hours straight. Like, this is... what the fuck? Like, this is insane.
Or commemorative mug I got from England.
Right. He reaches.
Commemorative mug I got from England, specifically for...
The implication is that Hasan looks over and he's looking off camera. He's like, what is this? He reaches over relatively the same spot that he reached in before. And then something happens, something is pressed, and then the dog immediately responds. And then it repositions itself again.
Dude, you have to understand how insane this is. In this 1 week, Hasan Piker can no longer stand on the corpses of Palestinians to fight his holy war against the West. And Shocktober 7th happened. And, this is insane. This is insane. Oh my God. Holy crap. Someone in my chat really thinks that we're going to be playing this game. We're not playing this game anymore. The real war started in 1948. Yeah, who started that war in 1948? Who started the war in 1948? Who started the war in 1948? Ask. Look it up. Google it. Google it. We can play this game all day. Every day. All right. Tensions escalated. Obviously, tensions escalated. And then all of a sudden... in May 15, 1948, after Israel's declaration of independence, neighboring Arab states, Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq, invaded the former Mandate territory. That's referring to the British Palestine Mandate, aiming to prevent the establishment of a Jewish state and support the Palestinian Arabs. This marked the start of the war, and they lost, actually. So I'm really glad you asked that question. Really glad you asked that question. So I'm going to ban you for spamming in my chat. But first, I wanted to humiliate you a little bit.
Check Eats Twitter. There's a new one. No.
Did you compare this to the Japanese airport experience? Yeah, the Japanese airport experience is like everything works. Everything works. Everything is fast. Kaya. Place.
Place, Kaya. Okay. I didn't see this clip.
Grabs the thing.
Right, so he grabs the thing and shocks the... He makes shocking sounds. I hope someone comments on that. He does shh, shh, shh. He makes shocking sounds with his mouth. Does anyone cover that?
Everything works. Everything works. Everything is fast.
Look.
Kaya, place.
All right, so he reaches to the shocker. What the fuck sounds are those? Who makes those sounds when they're talking to their dog? Those are shocking sounds. And then he pushes the shock button while he makes shocking sounds. Right? Hissing is a disciplinary sound? No, that would be like pss, 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 or pss, 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 not ksh, ksh, ksh. Maybe I'm retarded, but that sounds like shocking sounds to me. Oh my god.
Grabs the thing.
Back there. What is this?
In the same place.
I mean, that's 100% right.
Everything works. Everything is fast. Kaya, place.
Please, you're telling me those aren't shocking
What
sounds?
is this? Don't worry.
I mean, that's 100% right.
I wonder how a lot of like these like weird orbiters that keep defending Hasan no matter what. I wonder how they're gonna spend 3 clips. At this point, there's 3 of them.
I know. My haters are causing me to be more reactive to my dog. Fuck it. I'll just destroy all of the training that I've worked very, very hard on.
He's gonna kill his dog. I feel like he's not gonna have like any use for. I feel like he's gonna. Okay.
Let my dog do whatever she wants and then run the show. Look, see, spot training is already failing because I already let her fucking. I already let her.
He just looks at her. She knows, bro.
I already let her.
This is some slave shit.
Do whatever she wants now. See, this is how it works. Okay. She expands on.
You are a miserably terrible dog trainer. A miserably terrible dog trainer. If letting your dog walk around one day makes her forget all of her training until she gets electrocuted.
On the readily available confines.
Some guy
confines
in chat. It's so over.
Jobs. It is so over. It's so over. All right, what's next? What else happened? Dude,
I'm laying on the sofa at 3 in the morning, and I'm seeing people messaging me like, oh, there's this thing that happened. Pokimane and Lily Pichu canceled their podcast featuring Hasan. Small update. This is a tough one to write.
I saw something about this. They canceled their podcast with Hasan because turns out shocking your dog is not good for PR.
But we wanted to give you all a heads up that we're unfortunately going to be missing our first scheduled Saturday video tomorrow. We've been watching the recent drama on...
Someone in my chat just sent me a clip. They say you have to see this. Hasan's favorite scene in Harry Potter. Oh my god, why am I doing this, man? All right. This is the only one, all right? You're not sending me random YouTube shorts forever, okay? We're not doing this. We're not doing this. All right, what's the Harry Potter scene?
That's the Ukrainian Ironvertex.
Here. Oh my god.
It's been trained to expect pain when it hears the noise.
That's barbaric.
It's a fucking dragon. Like, bro, it's barbaric, but it's literally a murderous dragon. And Hasan is doing this to little puppy. Oh my god, this is insane. Yeah, we got it. That's barbaric. Hasan turns around, shoots his dog in the foot.
Unfold concerning our guest. Our community is our favorite thing, and the reason we do this is to create a space that is comfy as always and a true escape. So basically, they didn't want to have Hasan on the show because of the dog thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know it, I know it, everybody knows it. It gets better, okay? You think, okay, all right, yeah, that makes sense, right? So Pokimane comes out and tweets, the episode was supposed to air as usual, but staff refused to upload it. Out of fear, it had caused drama.
You're throwing your staff under the bus? Oh my god, these people are terrible people. Like, these are all unbelievably terrible people. This is insane. They're terrible. They're all terrible people. Oh my god. That's the sound of Pokemon's shock collar going off. Pokemon, Valkyrie, and Ludwig competing for who can be the most shocked cuck.
And posted this statement without my approval, sad face. Sorry guys, we'll talk about everything on this week's episode and go on hiatus afterwards to restructure.
Restructure? You're firing your staff? There is no world where this is real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, dude, these are like the actual Californians, right? These are the people with empathy. These are the people with empathy, guys. They have so much empathy. Look, I have run multiple YouTube channels and multiple podcasts over like the last decade, okay? Your staff doesn't make unilateral decisions to cancel shows and make PR statements. That doesn't happen. Okay, it does not happen. Your staff doesn't make that call. Like, you made that call, and to be honest, you probably got called by Hasan Piker. Hasan Piker saying, why are you canceling that episode? Blame your staff now. Then she goes and fires everyone. This is insane. This is crazy, man. These people suck.
Used to upload it out of fear it had caused drama and posted this statement without my approval, sad face. Sorry guys, we'll talk about everything on this week's episode and go on hiatus afterwards to restructure. Now, let me go ahead. You guys like translate.
Yeah, that means everyone's getting fired.
Okay.
I can't believe Israel would do this.
Okay, so what does this mean? That's it. That's what it means.
Yeah.
You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. I really feel bad for the staff. The reason why I say that is because I think that she should understand, while she has a big fan base and they're going to defend her, a lot of her staff don't have that. The staff are now getting attacked on social media to throw the staff under the bus and to say that, oh, well, they did this without our consent. Now the Hasan fan base will dislike them. They're also going to get hate because they were associated with Pokemon now, who is, you know, like, okay with doing it. So you're effectively having everybody attack you now, and basically everybody is hating her, right?
Good.
Like, everybody is mad.
Dude, I'm really happy that we're kind of evolving past the point of giving a shit about, oh my god, this makes her feel sad. I'm really glad we've evolved past that. These people suck, and the world needs to know. Like, dude, she got famous for, from my perspective, shaking her ass while playing video games, okay? Like, not even being rude here. And she made a giga massive following, an empire. She's worth tens of millions of dollars. You suck. And then she's out there, eat the rich. Fucking, first of all, you're doing a podcast with a terrorist supporter. A actual terrorist supporter. You are evil. By osmosis. You deserve all of this.
Throwing your staff under the bus instead of disavowing animal abuse is definitely something I'd expect from you.
True.
Imagine firing your staff because they don't like puppy torture. I would feel bad for her, but you did throw your staff under the bus.
I don't feel bad for it at all. This is, you literally get what you deserve. I'll be honest, any person that knowing what is known publicly about Hasan Piker, he is an actual terrorist supporting serial slanderer. He incites his audience to murder senators, and to commit all sorts of crimes. Anyone that knowingly associates with Hasan Piker at this point, in my opinion, they deserve everything coming their way. Except for actual IRL violence and stuff like that, which obviously we don't condone here. But, I don't care. If you lose your career because of this, with all due respect, that's a skill issue. Your problem. You decided to put your eggs in the basket of a terrorist. Sorry, don't care.
Bus, you did, and you could say they threw you under the bus or they didn't communicate with you, but you don't have the same position that they do, and so you have to be empathetic and see it from another person's point of view.
Look, I'm not trying to take the high road here. I have had videos in the past where my editor fucked up, and I basically eat it. I don't say that my editor did anything wrong, and I basically eat it, and I'm like, well, you know, it got uploaded, and I'm gonna take it. I do that when almost every single time there's a fuck up, unless there's like an obvious editing mistake. Because literally, why? I don't care. What are you gonna do? Call me names on the internet? I get that already. All right, what's next? All right, how does this get worse, man? This gets worse.
So yes, somehow it's happened again. Another plane has hit the tower.
Oh my god.
Look at the Y shot.
Oh, I saw
Boom.
this one. Yeah. Yes, again.
Yeah.
Shock collar literally on the screen.
No.
Oh,
The
that
Y
guilty
shot.
face. No. He knows. He knows. He knows.
No. Don't put the Y shot. Boom.
Awkward. Yes, again.
I got.
This is the remote for the vibrating gate, I swear. Why does he move this one specific thing out of the frame? It's clearly the ET. Why does he move?
Why does he move this one specific thing out of frame? Must be the juice. Dude, I sent this meme to Pegasus. Pegasus and I were really having a good time over this whole thing. So, I sent this to Pegasus on day one, saying this is gonna be Hasan Piker's response to why he shocks his dog. Are you ready to see what I sent him? This is Hasan Piker responding to why why his dog got electrocuted. Look, I'll be real. I'm starting to notice a pattern. I'm noticing a pattern here, everybody. This is Hasan Piker crafting a response video to why his dog gets electrocuted. Kind of crazy how that happens. Anyway.
Why does he move this one specific thing out of the frame? It's clearly the ET300 remote that he is literally holding up on his stream. He's hiding it in plain sight. Oh god. This is the one people thought it was. And it's in the exact same spot that it always is. And no.
Guys, there is no shocker. Guys, it's just a vibrator. Guys, it just hit its dew claw on the side of the bed. Guys, I was just reaching for my Zins. Guys, I was just reaching for the vibrating electric gate. Guys, I don't have a dog.
Those clips. Educator ET3000 Mini. Compare this to the back of the remotes. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
It's the same thing. Oh, no.
Oh, gee. Lion Ted. Bro, what? So this is 100% unequivocally proven now? If I had to bet on it, I'd bet that this is what happened. Why doesn't he just say he uses it? He never admits that he's wrong, even about like anything really small.
Yep.
And I think that's really kind of, it creates a false sense of security.
He might be the worst political commentator of all time. It's literally like his entire platform is built off trying to destroy Western civilization and use like these emotional platitudes. How could you criticize Hasan's dog? There's literally a genocide going on. Oh, never mind. Trump stopped that.
And eventually, you know, you do that for long enough and you have a fuck up like this and that's it. So
I'm unironically really scared for his dog. Why is the Muslim guy putting up a Christmas tree? For the grift? He doesn't believe in anything. He's a psychopath. What are you talking about? All right. Next.
I don't know how it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse. Everything's falling apart. All of the lies are crashing down. And everybody is seeing the truth laid bare. And it is, in fact, exactly what everybody thought it was. So the story has changed so many times that I actually don't even remember what the story was originally. Don't they have like a group chat or something? You don't want to have like one person say it's green, the other person say it's blue. Truth is, it's actually purple. Cutie Cinderella.
Yeah, so actually, the dog just yelped because it hit its dew claw. Actually, the dog really yelped because it was just scared and it was random. Actually, I don't have a shock collar. Actually, I have a vibrating collar. Actually, there's no tape on the collar. Actually, he wasn't even wearing the vibrating collar. Actually, I was reaching for my Zins. Actually, if he's lying about this, Do you really think that he should be taken seriously when he just slanders people that he doesn't like and he lies about experiences and stuff, like getting caught at the airport? Like, dude, that was another massive lie. Like, remember when he made that entire hoax about him getting stopped at the airport? He made believe the Trump administration was trying to arrest him at the airport because he's a pro-terrorist. So they tried to arrest him and they kept him and they questioned him for 2 hours, and then they checked out the timeline and it turns out he was literally only questioned for 5 minutes max. Like he is a pathological liar where he literally invents fake realities to harass people. Like, we saw it again and again and again. Any person that watches Hasan Piker should probably go to an asylum. Like, it is an actual IQ litmus test.
Ella went to Hasan's house to check the collar.
So, what I had to say, I went to his house, I looked at the collar. The collar's...
This is Ludwig's girlfriend, by the way. I'm not going to make jokes that she sleeps with Hasan Piker because it would be rude to Ludwig. Let's up those numbers!
Taped off.
Let's up that voltage!
Where I...
She admitted there was tape. She admitted there's tape. I can't believe she admitted... I cannot believe she admitted that there's tape. These people are retarded. God, I once again come before you, arms outstretched, thanking you so much for making my enemies retarded. This is insane. This is crazy.
I went to his house, I looked at the collar. The collar's taped off.
I can't believe she says this. I cannot believe she says this.
Where I...
I can just imagine Hasan watching this.
Oh yeah, dude, Hasan saw this clip and immediately shocked his dog. There's no question about it.
No, don't say that. No, I said it wasn't taped.
There's no zap. There's only a vibrate function.
Then why did it need to be taped?
Here's the deal. I have been to Hasan's house.
Yeah.
Every day for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I have never seen the dog
There's no way they're using this argument.
get shocked.
I have been to this wife abuser's house every day for 2 years. I have never seen him abuse his wife. Obviously, do not believe all the black and blue marks. Do not believe the bruises. Do not believe the black eye and the broken lip. I've been to his house every day. I've never seen him abuse his wife, not even once. We should believe every day for 2 years. Every day for 2 years, why? Oh, because she's probably cheating on her boyfriend.
I've never seen the dog
What about the
get
clip,
shocked.
though? What about the
I love how this dude immediately, instantaneously, because that's like that you say that with anything. I have never seen him beat his wife.
Exactly. I made this as a tweet. All right, so you can't say pre-watched because I literally made a tweet about this and it went a little bit viral a couple of days ago. Like, this argument makes no sense. Like, I never saw him beat his wife. I never saw him beat his wife. He must be innocent. I've never seen him rape anybody. I've never seen it happen.
He has never killed somebody in front of me.
He has a vibrating collar. I've seen it because guys.
Look at this dude's face.
I'm a psycho.
Bro, this dude's like, This dude doing the Dexter meme. He's like, surprise, motherfucker.
And it looks like I've seen it because guys, I'm a psychopath. I love dogs. Okay.
Put it over like my hoodie and shock myself, and it almost took off my neck. I'm not gonna lie.
No. There's no shock. Like the electric prongs are taken out of it.
She admitted it's the shock collar, not the vibrator collar. Dude, this bitch be dumb as fuck. It's crazy. I cannot believe she said this. I thought it wasn't a shock collar.
That whimper couldn't have been due to a vibrate. This
is I have never seen him shock the dog.
I've never seen him beat his wife. It doesn't happen. This is the worst argument that you could possibly make. Well, here's another question, right? Is that this is like another one of those like logic things? If you didn't intend to shock the dog, and there's two versions of it, one of them that can shock it and one of them that can vibrate, why did you buy the one that can shock?
Because he shocks his dog. Also, I think it's very important. The following is very important. He could have taken off the collar immediately as the clip was going viral and show it to the camera, but he didn't. He didn't. He waited 24 hours. And his response after 24 hours was pulling out the prongs and slapping on a piece of tape. This is insane.
I don't.
Yeah, no, this is nuts, man. This is crazy.
And someone posted a video on the subreddit of Hasan's dog in a cage.
Oh, God.
There's no way, right?
I don't know if putting them in a confined space like this together is a good idea, but we're about to see very quickly. She will most likely recognize. She will very quickly learn that that's probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing Fiona, Fiona is going to bite. Oh, there we go. Good job, Fiona. Kaya is really funny when she's scared. Being scared, but it gives...
She's really funny when she's scared. Nah, dude, you're a sicko. What the fuck?
Gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. No, I want her to bite her.
Bro, what did he say?
I know Fiona wants out.
Why is
She's
he
not getting
laughing like that? Dude, last time I saw him laughing like that is when he saw a cop get shot. And he was laughing his ass off. Watching a cop get shot.
out though. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go, ah, 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 and like run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. Fiona, stay in there. She needs to learn. See? See? I want you guys to see what happens when she actually gets scared. It's so fucking funny.
What the fuck?
And
this dude's evil. He's evil. Like I've been saying this forever. All right, he's telling his audience to murder people, and this isn't as bad, in my opinion. Torturing animals not as bad as torturing humans. But like, it's the raw callousness. It's the complete immorality of this communist dirtbag.
That they have to shower all the time.
And also, one of the parts of this training, we're using the elevated bed, as you guys can see. She has a leash on right now on the elevated bed, so she can't like really get off of it. So,
dude, he's a psycho. He's torturing a little animal and broadcasting it. Like this is insane. What the fuck, man? I've never seen anything like this. You know, I was considering getting a dog, and the reason why I actually decided not to get the dog is because I know that if I get a dog, I would definitely not be leashing it to anything. And I don't know, I wouldn't want necessarily to have a dog running around the house constantly, but I wouldn't leash it down, lock it down. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. Like, he literally just got himself a little prop, a slave prop for his stream.
oh, she now knows to sit in place for hours and hours on
What do
end.
you mean she knows to sit on place? You're literally tying a dog to the bed. And you're like, now she knows.
The memes were funny in the first couple of days, but now the only people that still are like actively pushing it are people who are genuinely mentally ill.
You're a dog torturer, brother. You are a dog torturer. Okay, this is not about mentally ill. It's just, why would we ever look to you for your brilliant ethical takes?
way that like anytime my fucking arm moves around, like I do have a button on my desk for the gate, right?
So there is a button.
They're like, oh my god, he shocked her again.
So he's acknowledged now there is a button, and that Kaya seems to respond whenever the button is pushed. This has come a long way since she caught her Dewclaw in the thing.
This is gonna be a post on its own again. I know. Anytime I bring anything up,
yeah, it's the top post on the front page. Guys, somebody goes, we have one more hostage left. Guys.
Oh, Mr. President, there's one more hostage held by a Hamas terrorist. Please, Mr. President, before you send ground troops to Gaza, send the one to LA. One slightly meaty ground troop. That's all we need. Oh, Mr. President. You would honestly, can I just say this, like, and I'm not even memeing, I'm saying this like completely seriously. If Trump would actually send in like a fucking team to liberate Kaya from Hasan's stream, he would go down as the greatest president in the history of America. Like, unironically. Everyone would love this. Like, I'm not even like joking right now. If he would send in All right, a group of like 5 guys. They just go in. They fucking liberate the dog. He would unironically be so beloved by the people. It's insane.
From the fridge to the TV, Kaya will be free. Oh, God. I don't know what you want me to say, guys. I really don't.
Bro, this guy is fucking crazy. It gets worse? How does this get worse, man?
Hassan claims Kaya didn't have the collar on during the incident. And then he proceeds to explain why shock collars aren't actually that bad. There's no way.
I didn't do it, but if I did do
Third
it...
group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like,
yeah,
it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like, he's...
Dude, this is like the classic lefty strategy, by the way. It's like, you know, like a leftist didn't kill Charlie Kirk. But if a leftist would have killed Charlie Kirk, it would have been justified. Like, this is the strat that they all do. It's like, the dog wasn't wearing the collar. But also, shocking dogs is actually ethical. Right, dude. Also, it was wearing the collar. We literally saw it. We have eyes. He's literally telling his audience, do not believe your lying eyes.
He's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. They moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only reason why I showed...
Are you insane? Are you really trying to gaslight people into thinking that she wasn't wearing a collar in the original clip? Why do you think everyone was saying it was a shock collar?
The collar was because people were clipping other instances.
No. Like, what is even happening?
America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America... Kaya, please just...
Collar!
Fucking go... Just stop.
What?
Even in the maximalist position, said this already, e-collars that have shocking components feel like a TENS machine, which I've used on myself in the past because, you know, I'm around dogs that have been trained with that and...
Yeah, his. What are we doing, man?
Use it.
The dog wasn't wearing the collar, but if she was wearing the collar, it would have been fine and justified.
This gray hair is new. This has been it's not been good.
God.
Not only is it not illegal, but it's also...
Look at his chat. The Mossad bot group. My guys, stop giving your haters what they want. Why are you...
Dude, it's Israel, guys. Israel shocked the dog.
Still talking about this. Can you get to the point and just provide the model? Fuck off. She wasn't wearing a collar. They are photoshopping the collar.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, this is some psychosis shit. This is some actual psychosis shit. The Jews photoshopped the collar on the dog. The collar was not on the dog. The Jews have photoshopped the collar on the dog because you're saving Palestine.
You guys need to stop. This has to stop. Please. You don't have to do this to yourself. There's still time that you can step away.
They moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only...
Yeah, no one moved away from anything. He's, like, actually gaslighting in real time, and it's working.
The reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances.
Yeah, no. No, that's retarded, man. This is crazy. It gets worse. Oh my god, dude. How does this get worse? This is the last one. So far. For now. Last one for now.
What is this?
I'm just telling you, tomorrow's video, there was never a dog. They photoshopped the dog. They invented the dog. I've never had a dog. The dog was never there.
Another clip that LSF mods have been auto-deleting, and perhaps the most damning one yet.
We gotta get my leash. She can hang.
Like she can walk off leash and stuff?
Yeah.
That's unreal.
I also got professional training for her as well. So
okay.
That's the other thing.
Uh-oh! Oh! No! Oh my god, he's such a fraud. It's crazy. It's crazy how much of a fraud he is.
They get to the park. Hassan redirects the camera when he needs to place the remote into his gym bag.
Bro, why are you showing me? Show these guys. Scout them out.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna watch a lot of misses.
Okay, this is just them playing basketball. Before setting off, he retrieves the emote back from the bag.
Yeah, for me, I do,
He gets in front of the camera.
Yeah, for me, I do,
At a certain point,
dude, that's so
would it not
bad.
have just been less work and effort than to just train the dog? Like, because it sure seems like he's gone through a lot of effort to hide that he's doing this. Like, at what point?
Because he fucking hates the dog. It's because he hates the dog. I mean, we know what the Turks did to Constantine's dogs. They gathered 60,000 dogs and they put them on an island to starve them all to death. Like, dude, this is crazy.
And is it just easier to just train the dog? I don't understand how this keeps going on and on and on and on. Like, this is insane. Internet detectives, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. That is so bad. Oh my god, dude. What a nightmare. Dude is so cooked. It's insane. Bro is frying the shit out of his dog, allegedly. Allegedly, guys, allegedly. Yeah, I really feel like this isn't alleged anymore. This is insane. So yeah, anyway, that's Hasan Piker, Hasan the dog zapper. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed. So this has essentially been a deep dive at Hasan Piker being the worst political commentator of all time, supporting terrorists, misleading people everywhere, and I have to say, this has been insane. This has been just insane to live through. It really has. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.